Assalamu alaikum. Can you hear me? Okay, thank you. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, Bismillah. Welcome all for this short session, 1 hour session on the new interface for Blackboard and the basic skills we need to deal with Blackboard. I know from the list of attendees that, mashallah, most of you are well versed in Blackboard. Some of you have a long experience in using Blackboard either for virtual classes or for activities. So inshallah, the what we can call skill transfer or knowledge transfer from the old interface to the new interface will be smooth. Some of you have already started using, and some of you have attended the session, the previous sessions. Okay, let's start directly. Okay, there is now. Okay, so this is the new interface for Blackboard, and has been specialized for University of Bisha. This is the institutional page. But usually when we land into Blackboard, we usually go to the activity, but we're going to take it tab by tab. This is an institutional page. Usually we have notification, we have some items that are posted by the university. Here, for example, this is like a guide for students, and this is for professional certificate provided by the university. So if there is something institutional, it will appear on that page for all. For us as teachers, we just follow this page, but we can't change it or add to this one. Then you have the tab with your name. Okay, here you can change some of your information, some, not all of them. For example, you can change the picture. Okay, once you have this icon, this means that you can change it. You can change the way your name will appear. You can change your email. All these things that are unchangeable, you can't change. You can change the language, so that will be English. The privacy setting, who can see your information, and also additional name, but I don't know how it appears. Birthday, something like this. This type of information you can change, or you can update. Other information like this, the campus you're teaching, the department, all these you can change. Once you have this icon, this means that you can change this part of your profile. The next tab is activity. This will show the latest courses that you have been using, or that have activities like posts from students or activities like that. And if there are some recent or urgent activities that need your attention, like for example, here you have some activity like grades in this course. Like if there is an assignment that needs grading and something like this. Okay, this is most useful for students so that they can follow up with all their courses. For example, they can filter to assignment and tests, grades and feedback. What are the latest feedback that they have get, or what are the assignments and tests, or show all. It will show all notification for them. So this will be more useful for students. They can accommodate here. You can, what are the notifications that will appear if there is new content, grade posted. So this is most useful for students. Okay, like the notification can be emailed to you. All these. So if you are listed as a student in a course, this will be more useful to you, and you can show it to your students so that they can follow up with all their courses at once. Then we have the courses list, okay, in which you have all the courses list, either the current courses or the previous courses. This is completely different from the way we used to see our courses in the old interface, and it has a lot. It is more better because it is better because it has a lot of facilities that we didn't have before, like searching for courses. First of all, you can have two way of viewing the courses. Okay, either as icons or as a list like this. Okay, so it will show all the courses, but as a list, or it will appear like icon like this. Here you can, and this is better. Here you can search for the course. For example, I can write the code of the course like this one. Okay, so it will show me the courses, all the courses with this number or this code that I have taught. This is current semester, and this is an old semester. Okay, this closed means that this course is not taught. This is not open to the student. It's open to you, but it is not open to the student. The students can't follow or can't see this course now. And this is an open course. Or you can search with the title of the course, but it should be in Arabic. For example, I'm teaching النقد الأدبي, literary criticism. If I write النقد, because the courses are named in Arabic, so it will show me all the courses that has the word النقد in it. Okay, like this one. Okay, if you, but it would be right only in Arabic, not in English. Or you can search by the code of the semester, like for example 462. This is second semester, last semester. It should mean the courses of that semester, they are all closed because this is an old. If I wrote the code of this semester 471, it will show me the courses for this semester. So this is for searching. Okay, another way by term. These are the terms. You can filter by the term. This is the term, the first term this semester. It shows the courses in my schedule for this semester. You can go, for example, in any course. This is a summer course for last semester. They are closed, of course, because this one. Okay, all show all the terms. Or they can by the status of the course. This is more for the students. For you as a teacher, so courses I teach, all the courses you are teaching, courses I am taking, if you are listed in courses, open courses also. This is for it, can show all the courses that are open now, not closed. Okay, private courses. This is if you have private, like this course I'm using for training. Okay, it's private, not for completed courses. This is for the student that will show them the courses that they have passed and completed. Another way that you can also determine how many courses will appear on the page, 25, 50, or 100, whatever. This is not for us because usually we teach no more than 4 to 6 courses by semester. So this is how to change the way you view your courses on your page from the tab courses. The tab organization will show us the organization. Means this is like not the university. This is sub-organization in the university, and we hope that inshallah they are going to do it, that there will be that will divide it into colleges and the department. But so far we don't have this. Like that for me, for example, I am part of this is for the general session we present from the College of Arts. And some like this one for this is some special groups. If you are listed in one of these groups, it will appear here. The calendar now is more useful than before. It will show this is the day calendar. If you show by month, it will show you if the classes, if you have listed the classes time. So each day you will have the time of the class. If there's an activity, it will automatically appear here. Okay, that this is the due date for one for the activities, like here test 1, quiz 2. Okay, once you set the due date for the activity, it will appear automatically. And here for the students, they can see, it will show only the due dates. Okay, so these are the due dates for this month for September. These are the activity that has due. This is very important for the students. Okay, that for today, it will show what are the activity that active for one day or for other day. Also, they can set what are the courses they want. If you have many courses, some courses you don't need the notification, so you can deselect this one, so it won't show the notification for from this course. Okay, clear all or select all. For you as a teacher, you can add a personal or add a new event, okay, like a special class, something like this. You can add it from the calendar directly, or you can add it from the specific course. Here, these colors are very important because each color indicates a different course. So the students, they will get used to the color to know that what are the color of the course that has the activity or the due date. You can add office hours, you can edit schedule in general, or you can add a specific event like a special class or something like this. Oh, okay, or you can add the office hour. For example, if we try to add the office hour, it will tell that what is the stuff from the start date, okay, and to time. Is it all day or it is a specific day? If it is not specific hours, and repeated each week in what day. So you can specify the office hour, the location to the student, and you can add here a description for this will be for all courses. If you add from the calendar on the general interface, okay, it will be for all courses. If you need it for a specific course, you can add it from inside the course as we'll see. One of the very important improvement in this interface is about the message. In the previous interface, it was a big problem because to see the new messages from the student, you have to go to each course and go to tools, and then you open the message to see how many messages you, and then you reply. Here, it will give you all the messages that appear in your course. And you see, it's like social media. If there is a new message, it will the number will appear here. Unfortunately, if you have old messages in all the courses in previous and you haven't replied, they will appear now in the number. So it is better that you go close all previous messages, okay, so that the new message will appear. Like for this, it was 1. Okay, this one it was sent. Actually, I sent it to me so that it will appear as 1. So this is the new message. The other courses here, I don't have messages now. I have replied to all the messages, or a student has didn't or haven't sent any new message. Okay, you can open the message, you can reply, okay, to this message and so on. Okay, or you can send a new message for in this course. Okay, for example, this course, new message, it will open and it will mean who will get my message or course member. I can do this from this window, or I can do it from inside the course. So this tab is more a good improvement in the new interface. For grades, also this is a good improvement. Okay, it will show the grades in all the courses. This is specifically for the students, okay, because it will show them he doesn't have now to go to each course to know what are the grades, but the grades will appear to them in all these courses. For us as a teacher, we can follow up with all the updates. Here, this is for current courses, the current courses on your, or you can go by semester. This is the summer course. Okay, this is the second course, and it will go on like this. Okay, so it will. This is the current semester. Okay, these are the courses. This will show. This number will show average grade for all my students in the course. Okay, and if I open it, it will show me all the activities. Okay, and all the grades. I have 2 quizzes. If are students, I can go and check these one. So now from this window, for me as a teacher, I can follow up with all my courses, but it is not as useful. It is more useful for the students, so that they can have a look at all their courses and their grades. Okay, because we have a limited time, just 1 hour. This is why I'm going quickly. and I invest in your previous knowledge. So if you have any question, if you want me to read something, so you can just type on the chat box, please. Okay, now for assistant here, these are some guides that will tell you how to deal with, I think all of them are in Arabic. This is like a simplified guide for Blackboard, and most of them are for the students, not for the teachers. The tool, this is done by the administration, and we hope that they will notify, like for goal, performance goal. These are university tools. Here we will see that the tools are available by the students, but unfortunately most of them are not activated. You usually focus on only the tools available inside the courses. So this is the interface for the new version of Blackboard, which is called Blackboard Ultra, and how to deal with each tab. Of course, sign out will take you out of the course. Okay, if we go now to the courses, okay, and we can select one of the courses, like this one. Okay, yeah, by the way, now the university, because they know that it's not that most of the students, most of the teacher will be. So the courses will appear in two ways. Either the traditional way, okay, like this course, I'll show it to you now. This is the same interface for the course. Okay, so you will have all your courses like this. If you wanted to change the course interface into the new one, okay, you can apply through a I send it to you, okay, and they will change. Dr. Munir, tools used based interface for our students. There will be training for our students, and it will be recorded, and I think they will be posted on YouTube. Okay, this is why the courses primarily appear in the traditional way. As you see now, this is the traditional course with all the traditional tabs and all the way. Nothing new here. You can use it the way you will do with all your courses if you are not familiar with the new interface, or if you are afraid that your students will not use the new interface. Okay, so you can keep at this stage. You will need only to deal with the general interface that we have explained now, how to use these tabs. Okay. Otherwise, once you get into the course, you will have the traditional view or the traditional interface of the course. Okay, so there is a new interface for Blackboard. This is for all now. Okay, the old interface for Blackboard is no longer available, but for the courses, you have the traditional interface. This will appear by default now for this semester. I don't know about next semester and others. Okay, so they know that all the courses will appear in that. Or if you are comfortable with the new interface that we will show now, you should apply. You should send the form application to turn this course into the new interface like this one you are seeing. Actually, I have turned all my courses into the new interface except that one. Okay. So this is now the new interface for the course. Okay, so now again, so I think this will be clear. Now we finished the interface of Blackboard. Okay, this is for all. You must know because it appears for all now. Okay, now we're going to move for the new interface for the courses. Okay, that you will have only if you ask for this semester. You will get this new interface for the course if you ask for it. Okay, and we will send you the link to apply for the new interface for the courses. You should specify the course, and you will like that you are responsible for showing your students how to use the new interface. For the new interface here, instead of we have the list of tabs on the left, on the right, if it is in Arabic, you will have the tabs, okay, here in a special ribbon at the top of the course. Yeah, they will all work for tests and for everything. You can move, you can, if you have your course in previous semester, you can copy it to the new one. If they change the interface, okay, so that everything will be the same, but it is just interface. But the basic thing is, if you have uploaded material, if you have created tests, you have created assignment, they will appear the same, but they will appear according to the new interface. Okay, Dr. Munir, thank you. Okay, so here this is the interface for the new interface for courses. You will have here the tabs. For example, the content. This is what appears for everyone. You have the calendar here, the calendar of the course, not the calendar of all courses, like the one that appears in the general interface. Here you will have the announcements, in which you can create new announcements, or that's for the students to view the announcement. If you have a tab for discussion, for grade book, this is very important. Okay, this is how you access the grade book so that you can check the grades of the students. You have that one for message. Here, this is very new one. This is for analytics. It will give you analysis for the students' performance. Okay, we will come to this one by one. Here, if you have groups in your course, and achievement, this is for the students. If you have activated the tool for achievement, if the students gets 100%, they will get a special achievement. And it is the same like the old one, but here it will appear in the new interface like this. In the home screen, that is the content of the course. Here you have the banner. You can change the banner. Okay, in the course, automatically you will have an automatic banner. This is like some general picture that appear in all courses, but you can change the banner from editing here, from the display settings. Okay, you can delete the old banner. You can create a new one, either by upload, or if you stock image for Blackboard, like this one, you can write, for example, he took from the name of the course writing and digital, and he suggests some pictures so that you can select from this. So this is how to change the banner. Okay, Dr. Sausan. Okay, yeah, this is like help on Blackboard. This is the Blackboard. They have the help page. Thank you, Doctor. Okay, but I think so. This is in English. Yeah. Yeah. I hope, inshallah, that the university will make some videos for students in Arabic so that they can learn. Or if you can show the video in your class and explain to the students, I think, and it will be a good English practice for them. Okay, here instead of the list on the left, okay, we have this list on the right. You'll have your name and your picture. You have the roster. This will be the list of all the students in your course. Okay, this is the students, and you can check the status of each university, of each students. Like for member information, you'll have information available, just the name and the academic number. Okay, it is better not to change any of these activities now. Accommodation, this is a very nice also feature of the updated one. Like you can make the time limit accommodation. Okay, for example, this student, he has some problem, something like this, so you can add percent. For example, if you give allow this work to be available for 2 days, and you add 50%, this means that students will be given extra 50% of the time. Or you can make unlimited time, so that for this student, for any reason, okay, special need or something like this, so the time limit for the activities like this will be applicable to them. But of course, you have to be careful with using these items. Okay, again, you can show as icons. You can show it as a list like this, and here, if there is a specific accommodation, it will appear here for the student. This is the roster that will show the name of the students. Course image, this is the same like we do from the bin icon. Class collaborate, this is that will get access into class collaborate, and inshallah tomorrow we'll have another session to deal with class collaborate, so that when you have a session and it is active, it will automatically appear here, and once students will log into the course, the icon will be flashing that will tell you that the class has already started. Otherwise, inshallah, we'll show you tomorrow how to deal with this one. This is for attendance. If you have to marking attendance for the class, okay, you can do it. But of course, we have attendance on the registration system, so we don't usually use this this one. Here, if you have specific books or specific material for the course, they will appear here. Okay, if you have access to a specific learning sources. And this is also a very important, this is a question bank for all your tests, and if you wanted to add more questions to your bank, and we will come later to this one. We are just showing the list that will appear here. Okay, now this is, after this we have the course content itself. The course content, it appears like a folder. You can add a picture. Okay, you can add the title of the folder. Okay, a description of the folder, and when you click on the name of the folder, okay, the content of the folder will appear. It doesn't take you to another window like the old interface. The new content will appear on the same page. It will just expand. Okay, so we can expand the folder or minimize it. Okay, so the folders will appear like this. You can, for example, here the units. If you click, okay, on the name, or if you click here, so the units will appear, every unit and the name of the unit and the description of the unit. Okay, here you see, here you have the plus. You can add a new course content. Okay, this plus here between the folders, or at the beginning here it will add a new course folder. Okay, if I wanted to add a specific items under a folder, so you should expand the folder. Okay, for example, units. Okay, so here I have the plus. The plus here is different from this one. This will add a course folder. This will add an item inside this this folder. Okay, you see here, if I click here, it will add a new item inside the folder. If I add this plus, it will add a new folder or a new item in the course in general. Okay, so it will appear in the general list. Okay, but if I did it by mistake, I can move. Okay, for example, okay, we will close this item. We will click here. Okay, we will create. Okay, what to create? For example, we will create a folder. We will call it 01. Okay, automatically it is hidden from students. Okay, or you can make it visible, or you can make it visible later. If I click save, okay, so you have here 01 appeared as a folder in the course. Okay, but just I can move it. Okay, to units. No, it appeared before here. So now I moved it inside units. So if you create by mistake, you create, for example, a lecture material outside the folder, you can easily move it inside the folder. It is hidden for students. I can make it visible for students. Okay, so that the students now can see it. It is now visible. Okay, or you can make it release condition. As you know, you could make some condition that it will appear on a certain date or time. It will appear after a certain performance, like for example, test 1 will appear to the students after they view the material. Unit 2 will appear to the students if they finish test 1, or if they get certain mark in test 1. This is called release condition or conditional release. You can add rule, you can add more than one rule to the conditional, and this was the same. Okay, this was the same for what we do. I think we continue. Okay, and okay, so now I created the folder. Okay, inside the folder I will expand it, and inside the folder I can add the new material. For the folder itself, I can edit. Okay, okay, visible. I can make it visible to the students. I can add a description. Yeah, because I can't add picture because it is inside. Okay, so I wanted to make it the general folder. Okay, okay, we can delete this. Delete this item. Delete. Okay, and we will create a new folder. Okay, we'll call it name is general and save. Okay, now it is. I wanted to add a picture. I don't know how I used to change the name. Okay, okay, we can show from the old one. I don't know if this permit. Here, for example, this one. Yeah, when I edit, okay, here you can add description of the module, okay, and you can add a picture, okay, for the module. Here you have a new option that is generate image. Okay, this is not available for the general image of the course. You can upload from your computer. You can select from the bias, okay, like in writing and the guidance, or you can generate image. This is AI generated. It will generate an image. You can add some description about the module. For example, if you are teaching grammar, this is about the present perfect. If you are teaching literature, this is about, for example, Shakespearean drama, something like this. You can add, and it will appear something like this. You can create as much pictures as you like. You can generate it by AI. Okay, once you change the description, that it will modify the image. Okay, then you click next. Then you can modify the image. You can close it. You can whatever. Okay, then you click save. It will appear and it change, but I don't want to change my previous image, so I click cancel. Okay, so these all these images I have created by AI of the course, so they create images like this. So you can change from edit. You can change the name of the course. You can change the description. You can change the image. Okay, so this is a new module. This is why, because the previous one we created. Okay, so what are the items I can create? Okay, in the course. Okay, I can make auto-generated modules. Also AI here. I will give some description of the course, so it will create modules to me. It will create the general structure of the course. Copy content. You can copy the content from previous courses. This is different. We used to go to the old course and copy it into the new course, but here you can copy. It will show all the courses available to you. Okay, and you can select it and copy the items from this course. Okay, this is different from the previous copying way. In the previous version, we used to go to the old course and copy it into the new course. Here we go from the new course to the old course to copy the items, and also we'll have the choice which items to you can upload. Okay, for example, you can upload whatever material you have in your system. You can upload to it like a PowerPoint, PDF, cloud storage. You can upload items from your cloud, from OneDrive, from Google Drive. Content to market. If we have membership in some platforms that make some content available, we can use it. Okay, content collection. These are the items that are in the that are stored in your courses. You can copy from. So these are the items you can create. Okay, now inside the module, okay, if we expand one of the modules like this one, okay, what are the items we can create? You have the same, so you can create a folder. Inside the folder, you can create a document, okay, so that you can type something. You can put a link to outside material, okay, teaching tools if they are available. For assessment, you can create a test, you can create an assignment, you can create a forum, okay. For engagement, you can create a discussion, a journal, an AI conversation. And actually, I haven't used it yet, AI conversation, but I think this is like they put that I think the students will ask a question and the AI will answer their. It is like an assistant, an automatic assistant for the student. But how to make it specific for the course? I think we need more practice for this. And so we will, for example, we will create a document so that I'll add material to my course. I'll change the name of the document. For example, this is lecture. Lecture 1, for example. Okay, and here I can add different content. Okay, I can import the content. Okay, from this I can type the content. Sorry, here you can type the content. Okay, if you have in Word, you can copy paste. You can start typing. You can change the format. So this will appear as one of the items. Then if you need to add, for example, I added written, okay, material. Then I wanted to add a picture. Okay, then you can file upload. You can upload a file, a PDF, a picture. Okay, upload from knowledge check. Okay, this will add like a question. So you can have now questions inside the material. This is not graded. This is like it is called knowledge check. Okay, so that this is like a little bit like a scorum. If you are available to scorum, so that you can show the material, you can show them videos, you can show them classes, then you can add some question that will check their knowledge. This is not graded. Okay, this is, you can type the question, the option, and the feedback that will appear to the student. Okay, you can add an image, you can add a divider if you are dividing your lecture into more than one section. So for example, for lecture 1, I can add here, I can type what are the lecture or objectives. Okay, what are the main items. Okay, then I upload the material. If it is a PDF or PowerPoint, I can make a knowledge check, and it will be one item. Once the students will open this item, they will have all the material available to them. Okay, so this is lecture 1. I have to remove it quickly so that it won't trouble the students. Okay, so this is one of the items we can create. Okay, this is to create document folder in which you have, like for example, I can create folder unit 1, and under unit 1 I can add the material. For test, most of us will go usually for test. You can change the name of the test. Okay, first we have the test tool. We'll go to the test tool. No, here I directly create the test. Here the content, you can add the question. Either you choose the type of the question, or if you can upload question from file. Okay, or all these type of the questions are a custom data. We have auto-generated questions. Okay, this is much more fun. Okay, that will auto-generate questions for you. You can describe here, for example, you see it automatically, because this course is about related to writing for a specific purpose. So give me questions about writing. If you see, what is the primary purpose of thesis statement, academic essay? I haven't provided anything now, but when I start, for example, here, how to write a CV. Okay, or you can select course item. For example, I have a PowerPoint presentation, a PDF, a Word file. I can select it from the course. It is one item of the course, and it will create question on that item. Okay, if you click here, you can question type. Inspire me. It will create different type of questions. Okay, this is inspire me, or you can make it essay, fill in the blank, jumbled sentence. You can specify the type of the question. Here, the complexity, the difficulty. Okay, it can go from low to high to middle, whatever complexity level you need. How many questions? From 1 question to 20 question. Then you have also advanced option, the output language. Okay, is it Arabic, English, whatever. This is very important. Then you just click create. Okay, we'll make it just for question. Generate, it will automatically generate. But of course, as usual, you have to review the question very carefully. Okay, here, if you like the question, you just select it. Okay, select the question. If it is not, you think that it is not appropriate or not good, or there is a problem with the question, you can skip it. Then you can add to the assignment. Here, I can discard the question. Here, I can add automated question, or I create my own questions. Okay, like essay question, fill in, hotspot matching, the traditional types of question you can add manually. Then automatically next to the questions, you have the setting of the question, the due date, the grading category, the grading, all the way we used to modify the specification of our test. We can automatically change from the setting here, either directly, or you can open it and you can start changing all the setting for the test, from the due date, how the question will appear to the students, all the question at once or one by one, all the traditional items we used to do in our course. Here they have a new thing. I have personally haven't used it. It allows students to add content at the end of assessment. And here you can, if you activate it, it is not active because I think we don't have questions. Okay, let me go to one of the tests, like this test, for example. Okay, so if if I allow students to add content at end, additional content, students can add text, image, files here, so that if you allow the students can type something, they can add image. If you one of the questions will ask them like this is like a project or something, so the students will be allowed to add items to the it is not graded, it is just something for you as a teacher to they will send something to you. Okay, for example, you can give them 5 questions, okay, and then you ask them to upload a file, upload a project, upload something or whatever. Okay, this is when you create the test. Now, if you'd like to check the test like this one, okay, you can check the submission of the students. Okay, you can see the students' activity. Okay, how many students answered, something like this. And you can see one of the courses. Okay, this is very important. Okay, let's see this course. Okay, like this quiz. Okay, so I have 38 submissions. Okay, it can show me the submission, and this is very important here, because in the old interface it was a big headache when the students, if I have big class and one of my students wants to check their answer or something, that we have to go through the names. No, here just name, you write just part of the name. For example, this student Amir. Okay, once I write Amir in Arabic, it will show me the names of the students who have Amir, so that you can go directly to their attempt and see what is the problem, what is the mark they have got. They can check their mark or something like this. Also, here you can see all the students. You can see who are the students who haven't submitted, students with no submission. So I have 4 students who haven't submitted or didn't, because this is because it shows me here that 38 out of 42 submitted. I can see the draft if it is an assignment. Okay, the students who have drafted used. The students who submitted their also here I can filter. I can filter by grades, activities that needs grading, okay, activities that are completed, or nothing to grade means the students who haven't submitted, or there is nothing to grade. It no grading from the teacher. You can send a message to the students directly, either all of them or a specific student. Student activity, it will analyze the activities of the student. Here is the grade distribution. Okay, most of the grade, they start from 16 to 20. Most of the students are 420 because I made it open for the students. Single submission, 13 students. Multiple submission, 24 students. And here it will show you the activity time, how much time they have taken in their attempt, and how many attempted for each, 4 attempts, 1 attempt, and so on. So it will show you here. You can show it like this one, or as visualized like this one, or you can show it as you have also question analysis, okay, that will show you what is the difficulty for each student, like this one, 33 difficulty, and the average score is 35. Most of the students, this was the most difficult or the most perplexing question for my students. 100% mean that this is the less difficult student, because the average is 1. All the students who attempted this one. This is the average score for my class, and the possible question were 20 and something. This is the average time for the student. So this is, I think this is much easier and much more convenient for the teacher to review, follow up with a test or an assignment for their students. Okay, so this is, do we have time? The same for assignment. Okay, if you would go and create, okay, an assignment, the same, you will the name of the assignment, okay, then you put the instructions, okay, and the questions. Then you can change the setting, the usual way for the setting, about late submission, about the date, the due date, allow students to prohibit attempt after due date, or allow, but it will appear as late. The same way, you can add also the rubric. What is the rubric? This is how attempts, the waypoints or letters, the maximum point. I think we have rubric. I think it is still available. I think I used it in one of my courses. This is the responders. You know, have this tool available now in our University of Bisha. Okay, that once the students started the activity, okay, the assignment or the test, the screen will be locked. They can't go out of the screen to use any other window on the on their laptop or in their iPad, or it will be locked. This is locked down browser. You can make the test or the assignment location restricted, that it will be at university only, okay, so that the students can't open this activity except if they are using the internet inside the university. So they are inside the university and they are using the portals or the server of the university. They are logging into the internet service of the university. The time limit, this is the rubric, the grading rubric. The new thing that it's we had it before, the rubric. one of the items I like in Blackboard, but we used to do it ourselves. Here you can generate the you can use AI to generate the rubric, and this rubric you can generate for one assignment. You can use it in all assignment, or you can make a rubric for every. Automatically it will create a rubric out of nothing, okay, but later you can add, for example, that this is a rubric for checking programs, for example, writing sentence on the present simple. You can use it for grading an essay on literature, on whatever, okay, you can do it. You can change the rubric, is it by percentage or by points, okay, the number will be here. The complexity, is it low or high? Okay, the columns here either from 2 columns at least to 5 columns. The rows from 2 rows to 7 rows. Okay. Also, you can have the language. Of course, you can hear it automatically because my language is English. I have decided my profile, so automatically it will make the rubric. Okay, let's make it average like this: 3 columns and 3. Okay, and the 3 rows by percentage. For example, rubric for checking. مثلا general essay. Okay, general academic general essay. Okay, generate. It will generate the rubric. So now we have 3 columns, okay, and we have 3 rows. We did 2 or 3. Okay, so it is from excellent, satisfactory, needs improvement, content equality, organization and the structure, grammar and so it will be 100%, 60%, 30%, and it will go give us the rubric or the indicator of that rubric. If I give 100, this means that the essay presents comprehensive and incisive content. The essay is logically organized. The essay is free of grammatical errors, and so on. I can, okay, I can add, okay. So it will add more columns. So it will make the rubric more. So now instead of 3, we have 4. It becomes exemplary, proficient, developing, and needs improvement, and so on. Also, I can add the roles instead of for clarity, organization, grammar. It will add more and more, and so on. And once I continue, it will be added automatically to the. Okay, here you can change, by the way. And here, for example, instead of 75, I can make it 80. Okay. Okay, for example, I can make this, for example, 10%. So I can change the value for each criteria, okay, of this. I can change the name of the criteria. I can change the description, okay, whatever. So it is automatically generated. Doesn't mean that it is fake. No, you can change it the way you like. Here we have, you can align it with goals. We hope we can use this if there are goals set for the courses. So we can align it with the goals of the courses, and this will help us in the course report so much. If I click save, it will be added automatically to my assignment. Okay, I think we don't have much time now. It's almost over. We will meet tomorrow also for Blackboard Ultra, Blackboard for virtual classes. We don't have much new, so we can also continue in our review of the new interface. I'm sorry for the time is so limited, and I had to do to say much things in one in a very limited time. So thank you to Sausan. Thank you so much. Okay, so we will have another session tomorrow. Okay, we hope we can make up for the items we haven't covered today. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dr. Mir. Thank you all. Dr. Asia, Mr. Sharik, thank you. Thank you. I am pleased to have all of you today. Thank you. Mashallah, we have many attendees, although the announcement was so late. Thank you all. I wanted to say all your name, Dr. Joseph, Mr. Shahid, Dr. Fatma, Dr. Khalid, all of you. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Okay, yes, tomorrow 7, inshallah, tomorrow 7 p.m. After Salat al-Maghrib, inshallah, we will thank you. Thank you, Dr. Sharif, if you are still there. Thank you for organizing this session, and would like to thank also the Deanship of e-learning. First, for providing us with this up-to-date version of Blackboard. It's not even the old version is not available on all universities. But our university provided us with Blackboard, and they are keen to give us all the new updates. Thank you. Dr. Safsan, would like to participate? Okay, thank you all. See you tomorrow, inshallah. Okay, I'm sure the deanship, because the session is run by them, so inshallah I'm sure they are going to download the recording and make it available for all. And all of you, they have my number, so you can message me anytime if you have any. By the way, I'm going to send the on the chat WhatsApp group the form of the that you can ask for the new interface for your courses. Okay, if you are interested, or if you think that you can manage it this now, you can ask to turn one. You can ask only for one course. You can ask to turn one or more courses in your list to the new interface. Okay, inshallah. I'll send it on the WhatsApp group. I'll see it now, and I'll send on the chat before you go. Okay, I'll post the link on the chat for those before you leave. Okay, this is the form to ask for your one or more of your courses to be turned into the new interface. Okay, and I'll send it also in the WhatsApp group of the Department of English. This is my mobile. Okay, and you can reach me from the Telegram group, the WhatsApp group of the. I think most of the attendees are from the English department. If they are outside, this is my number. You can approach me on WhatsApp. Okay, so that if you have any question. Thank you. See you inshallah tomorrow for the second session, inshallah. Thank you.